What is going on, family? It is your boy Terrell Bennett, man, co-founder of Four Executives, man. And in this week, we're gonna be breaking down a few markets. All right, I know it's been a while. I had some things going on, man, but I'm back. I'm back on the charts. I'm ready. I'm back ready to stand up in their chest this week. So let's jump right into it, man. You guys know my favorite pair, EURCAD. All right, so let's just look on the weekly, man. We started on the weekly. We can see 2 weeks ago, the market came down and bounced off of my minor key level. All right, and gave us a nice pin bar, nice bullish pin bar. And then, this past week we got us a nice engulfing. So if you look, we got a nice morning star pattern going right here. All right, so you guys know the market does pushes and the market does pullbacks. All right, so we had this initial push. Okay, we had a pullback, we had a push, and we got us a nice little double bottom here. And then the market just kind of bounced off of that key level. And I'm looking for the market to go all the way back up here, or even higher, all the way back up to this major key level, all right, long term. Okay, but I want to show you guys something. All right, we got us a nice little channel that the market is kind of consolidating in. All right, and let's drop it from here. You guys can see that the market is just staying in this channel. Okay, so the market's just been bouncing through this channel. Came down, came down, came down. So I'm thinking the market is going to pull back to the top of this channel. And if we don't get a break, then we'll be looking to take it short all the way down. All right. And you guys can see that the price is actually making lower lows. All right. And lower highs. Okay. So, we may get a push up to this channel and we may just get a bearish candle to take this thing, all right, short back to this minor key level or even lower all the way down to the bottom of this channel right here. Okay, so let's just drop down to the daily. Let's see what's going on a daily. All right, and as you can see, man, price has been respecting this channel and this trend line right here. So like I said, price could do two things. All right, price could push up and get rejected, or price looks like it made a pullback. It could go higher, break that trend line, pull back into it, and then go all the way up to this minor key level. Okay, like I said, we are on an overall downtrend, so I'm gonna be looking for price to kind of pull back up into that trend line before it continues going short. But I did see this. All right, if we take our fib from this high to this low, you can see that the market came up to the 61.8 and gave us a bearish railroad pattern. All right, so depending on how Monday daily close is, that's going to kind of give us our direction of what the market could potentially do. All right, and you guys can see that the market did pull back to these recent lows, okay, and got rejected. Okay, so it may not push up to the trend line, it may just fall off. So we'll be able to see which direction that the market is going to go on Monday's close. All right, that's what I'm going to be waiting on. But until then, I'm just pretty much locked in on this pair to see which way it's going to go. All right, because the weekly is kind of telling me something, and the daily is telling me something different. So we'll be able to see the direction that the market choose to go on Monday's close. All right, so let's just jump over to UJ. Let's see what's going on UJ. All right, so last week we got a nice bearish engulfing candle on the weekly chart, and I want to show you guys something. All right, I got a minor key level right here that the price is pulled back to at 112, but you can see, I'm gonna just throw a line. Every time price pushed up above this minor key level, it always went to this area and was rejected. Let's do 114.50. Okay, so this is kind of like a fake breakout area. All right, it tapped it multiple times in the past. 1, 2, 3, we got 4, and the fifth time here. Okay, and the market did get rejected off of this area and pull right back to this key level. Okay, and it made a higher high. So we're looking to pull our fib from here, this low, to this recent high. All right, and you can see the market is kind of trying to pull back to that 61.8 area, and then we might be getting a rejection and a continuation to the upside, probably to these highs or all the way up to the negative 27. Okay, because if we can get a break of these highs, then it's game time. I think price is pretty much going to rally up to the negative 27 or even all the way up to the negative 61. So that's one thing that I will be looking at. Like I say, I like to paint multiple scenarios when I'm doing my analysis, because that helps me from being, kind of biased in one direction. Okay, sometimes, when you breaking down these markets, it's pretty clear on which direction that it could potentially go. But I like to give myself multiple scenarios. That way, I'm open-minded when the market is changing, or if it chooses to change. All right, so let's just drop down to the daily and see what's going on a daily. Okay, so we see price did pull back to this minor key level, and it gave us a little bullish candle. But what I want to show you guys is this. Okay, we got us a nice trend line here that it seems like the market is respecting. Okay, so what I want to see, actually, I want to see if price is going to get rejected. Like I say, it's all about being patient. It's all about waiting. Let the market tell you what it's going to do. Don't go off of what you think. Go off of what you see. If you do your analysis, you break your analysis down. Let the market prove that you're either right or wrong. Let it show you the signals that you're looking for to make your analysis valid. That's one thing that I struggled with in the past, trading what I think, not what I see. So now I'm just letting the market kind of tell me what's going on. And that's why you have to be extremely patient. Most people are just eager to just jump in the market and just kill the market, kill the market, kill the market. But, now I'm all about taking those high probability trades. How I look at it is like this, right? Would you rather shoot a shot from half court or lay up? Which one do you think you're going to make? All right, you have the better chance of making shooting a shot from half court or just running down the court and just laying it up. All right, so that's how I look at trading. So what I'm going to be doing right now, I'm going to be waiting to see if the market is going to give me another bullish candle. I want to see a retest. Okay, I want to see a retest of this trend line, which lines right up with this minor key level. All right, which is two confluences in itself. So we may get a rejection. All right, we got two areas of structure right here. So I want to see a pullback and then a potential, sorry about that, a potential move, all right, to the upside, probably all the way back to these recent lows, or even higher, all the way back up to this 1450 area. Or I want to see a break, a pullback to the minor key level, and then a continuation down. Okay, so let's just drop down to the H4 because I want to see. All right, so on the H4, we got a triple bottom. All right, you can see that the market came down, tested this minor key level once, pushed up, came back, tested it again, pushed up, came back, tested it a third time, okay, and pushed up. It was rejected all three times. So what I kind of want to see is I want to see the market kind of come back and retest this one more time and give me a nice bullish candle so I can take this thing long. Because when you get these double bottoms and these triple bottoms, or these double tops and these triple tops, man, the market just kind of explode. And you can see that the market just kind of been consolidating over the past 2 days. So the market may just sit here at this minor key level for a minute and then just take off and just rock it up. Or, like I said, it might just break down, break out to the downside, break this key level, pull back to it, and then continuation to the downside. All right, so that's two scenarios that I got painted. But right now, we are on an uptrend, so I'm looking for the market to kind of come back to this area and then take a move to the upside. All right, so let's drop down to Great British Pound, New Zealand dollar. Let's see what happened on the weekly. So on the weekly, we had a push, we had a pullback, we had a push, and now the market is looking like it's trying to pull back to these recent lows. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking, my whole thing, my whole, thing as a swing trader, right? I'm trying to predict every weekly candle. Just one weekly candle. That's all I'm trying to predict. I'm trying to predict one weekly candle. So me looking at this bearish weekly candle, what I want to see is I want to kind of see the market push up a little bit when the market open, and then we get this move down to these recent lows, all right, or even lower before we continue on back to the upside. All right, so let's just throw our fib. And let's see what the 61.8 is. So you guys can see that between the 50 and the 61.8 is right at this recent low. And you guys know when I talk about the 50 and the 61.8, that's my kill zone. So that's, you know, a good prime area where the market could potentially turn around. So if I can get a push up, you know, I may be able to catch this both ways. If I can get a push up at the beginning of the week and then get a bearish candle to take this thing low, I probably get out at the 50, and or I'll see how price acts in this area. All right, if we get a push lower, it may go all the way to the 61.8, and then I'll wait for a bullish candle to take this thing longer. Or, like I say, I like to paint multiple scenarios. So this could potentially happen. The market, since we had a break of this minor key level, all right, the market hasn't pulled back to it yet. You know, when there's a break, the market has to retest it. So, sorry, excuse me, we haven't got that retest yet. So I want to see the market kind of push all the way back down and retest this major key level before we get a move all the way up. All right, or at least to these recent lows. So, you know, that's one thing I'm gonna have my eye on this week. So let's just drop down to the daily, see what's going on the daily. And you can see the pullback is happening clear on the daily. We had to push up. You know, we had a consolidation up here at the top. And now it looks like the market is kind of falling back down to this recent low. All right, or all the way down to this recent low. So, but I'm gonna be looking to take profit around this area. Okay, so it's because it's on a strong uptrend, so I'm gonna be looking to take profit around this area if everything plays out. Like I said, I want to see the market kind of push back up and then give me a move all the way down here to 2.0029. All right, so that's just what I got my eyes on for this week, guys. You know, you got any questions, man, feel free to reach out to me, holler at me, and let's get it, man. Let's stand up in their chest this week, and let's get some massive, massive, massive pips, all right? Till next time, man, it's your boy Terrell. Let's get it.